Hey everyone, tier list of best leveling weapons of Throne and Liberty. In front of you, you can see all 7 weapons which currently exist in the game. And yes, I'm playing Throne and Liberty since December 7, 2023 over there on servers in Korea. I have used all of these weapons in different kind of combination of weapons. So for this evening, you'll find out which weapons are the best for leveling. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. If you are interested into Throne and Liberty, check my YouTube channel. I'm preparing lots of guides on my YouTube channel for global release. You'll see different kind of guides for meta builds, PvP wise, PvE wise, also regarding different kind of roles, tank, DPS or healer, so make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video, best leveling weapons. Let's first talk about Dagger, and I'll put here Dagger immediately into S tier without any doubt. One of the best weapons in generally currently in the game and absolutely the best secondary weapon in the game. Passive abilities of this weapon are really amazing. They will give you lots of crit damage boost, a big boost regarding damage overall, and also some active abilities like stealth, invisibility, like ambush strike, shadow strike skill, assassin skill, also poison will give you additional boost. It doesn't matter which weapon are you using as main, but even as a main weapon, this weapon here regarding leveling is really good. I can highly recommend to you use it as a secondary weapon, but it's not mandatory. You can still use it as your main weapon. Dagger absolutely belongs to S tier. Let's go forward with Greatsword, and also immediately I will put it here in S tier. One of the best weapons also in the game, and we are talking about melee kind of weapons. Greatsword you can use actually in combination with Dagger. It's amazing. One of the best PvP combinations in the game currently for arenas 3 versus 3 and also solo PvP in generally. Regarding massive PvP and also in general regarding best PvP weapons, I'm preparing special video on my YouTube channel, tier list of best PvP weapons in the game and also best PvE weapons in the game. Check those videos on my YouTube channel. You will see them in a few days before global release so that you clearly know what is happening regarding balance between weapons currently in Throne and Liberty. Greatsword, like I said, absolutely S tier weapon. All depends what you want to combine this weapon with. If you are following my YouTube channel, then you know that in Throne and Liberty, we don't have any classes. We have roles, and role of your character you are determining by picking up combination of 2 different weapons. So for example, if you pick Sword and Shield and Dagger, you'll be tank. If you decide to play Wand, healing weapon, with a Longbow, you'll be healer. If you decide to play Greatsword with Dagger, for example, you'll be melee DPS, and so on. So Greatsword here, S tier. Now we are moving to Sword and Shield, and I'll put immediately here Sword and Shield into D tier. One of the rare weapons which are really during leveling not that great. Why? Damage output during leveling is very important. Basically, any weapon in the game which have decent damage, or let's say damage good to some point, is good for leveling. However, Sword and Shield regarding damage overall looking during leveling is not that great. If you have decided to play Sword and Shield during leveling, you'll see what I mean. Leveling will be much longer for you. It will be a little bit on some points disappointing. Don't worry, Sword and Shield in many other combinations with other weapons is amazing weapon, but in endgame. For example, Sword and Shield Greatsword combination is amazing for PvP. Sword and Shield Dagger for tanking and generally. Sword and Shield Wand Paladin combination is one of the best combination of weapons in the game currently, very powerful, but that is in endgame. During leveling, for example, if you pick up to start with Sword and Shield and Wand, decide to level up to maximum level in this game. Also, just to mention, I'm preparing special video on my YouTube channel how to level up in first day after global release up to level 50. That will be maximum level for global version of the game, not 55. We are getting later level 55. You will see video regarding leveling guide, ultimate guide regarding leveling very soon on my YouTube channel also. So Sword and Shield definitely D tier regarding leveling, only regarding leveling, like I said, not regarding endgame. Regarding endgame, Sword and Shield is amazing. However, during leveling, you want to avoid Sword and Shield. Or, I mean, you can still play Sword and Shield during leveling, but your leveling process will be much longer and it will require some patience. Then we are going here with the Longbow, and again, without any doubt, S tier, amazing range weapon, works very good in combination with many other weapons. For example, with Dagger, absolutely amazing combination of weapons, very high DPS output. Then Longbow staff, bow staff, also very good. If you play a Longbow wand, you'll be healer, for example. If you play a Longbow greatsword, well, that is kind of interesting combination weapon. I have a special video also preparing regarding that. You can play Longbow, however, during leveling without any kind of fear. Actually, during leveling, Longbow is one of the best weapons to use. Absolutely. A range weapon, very nice damage output. You have a very nice range from the mobs, right, which you are killing, and you'll be able to level up very fast your character. It doesn't matter in what combination you are using Longbow with. Let's go forward with another amazing weapon for leveling, and not only for leveling, also for endgame. Crossbow. Crossbow is not actually full range weapon like Longbow or staff. Crossbow is neither melee weapon, absolutely not. Crossbow have some medium range. It's between range and melee weapon. So crossbow, very nice damage output, especially with dagger combination. Crossbow dagger, even now on servers in Korea, even with little bit of nerf, which crossbow have get recently, crossbow dagger is still so powerful. Single target weapon, PvE wise, even PvP wise, in generally, crossbow feels really good. You need to have very low ping to play this weapon because it demands very fast skill animations, right? It's a very fast-paced kind of weapon regarding skill rotations and everything. However, crossbow also belongs to S tier without any doubt. And then we have here currently the only real healing weapon of Throne and Liberty, that is Wand, and I'm immediately putting this weapon to the D tier because similar problem to the Sword and Shield, right? So basically what is happening, during leveling your damage output will be very low. Wand, beside healing abilities, yes, it has also damage skills, absolutely, but in general, during leveling you can feel that you are lacking damage comparing to Dagger, Greatsword, Longbow and Crossbow, also stuff, right? You are lacking damage. These two weapons, I would put the only ones in D tier. During leveling, you can still level up with these weapons without any problem. You'll be able to level up. And on the end of the day, you know what? Leveling is not that much a problem in Throne and Liberty. You'll be able to reach maximum level very fast, right? Within 15 hours, if you know what to do. That's why you need to check video on my YouTube channel very soon regarding leveling. Guide how to level up, specifically what you need to do. You can level up within 15 hours. Now, if you play 5 hours per day, that means that is 3 days. If you play 15 hours per day, well, that is 1 day for you. Anyway, Sword and Shield Wand absolutely belongs to D tier regarding leveling, like I said, because of very low damage output during leveling process. Later in endgame, Sword and Shield and Wand, and also Sword and Shield Wand as a combination of weapons are amazing. Endgame is another story, right? That's another story. I'm talking here only about leveling. So for leveling, I do not recommend Sword and Shield and Wand in combination with any other weapon. However, you can use them. It will be a little bit slower leveling for you, but you'll make it anyway. Don't worry. You can still level up with Sword and Shield and Wand, even in this combination of weapons. And on the end, we have here Staff, very nice damage kind of weapon, range weapon. Again, S tier, absolutely, right? Again, why? Simple reason, very nice damage output, even already during leveling, especially in endgame. Currently over there on servers in Korea, Staff is a very powerful weapon in combination with Dagger, in combination with Bow, with Longbow, with Sword and Shield, even with Wand. Staff is amazing. And already during leveling, you can see real power of this weapon. Already during leveling, you have very nice damage output. So, overall looking, I can put basically everything in S tier beside Sword and Shield and Wand. And reason is simple, low damage output during leveling. Endgame story is completely different. You will see special videos, tier lists on my YouTube channel in a few days regarding best PvP combinations, best PvE combinations, best combinations for tanking, healing and DPS. Tier list, you'll see those tier lists on my YouTube channel very soon. This was this evening specifically tier list regarding best and worst weapons regarding leveling. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Throne and Liberty video.